out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my... Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment? You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really?
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar...
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me...
I don't...
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be...
If you insist.
Thank the wild...
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it, from the beginning. I don't even know what... I promised my... We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press. This is one of the most beautiful memories. The good things in life don't last. M.B. Davis, the eternal... The wild gentleman. I don't even know books I'm never... don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Legs that go on for days. Deep. That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's lid.
That's better.
It's a very strange matter. First, there were...
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If that's better.
It's a very strange matter. So, this is the part where...
Something like that, Deborah. I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go. Who exactly are you, man?
I'm not somebody important, Mr.
You're important enough to deal with such...
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
You're not very confident.
Yes. Excuse me.
Breaking into the apartments of strange...
Please don't make fun of me.
You're right. Sorry. Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I...
Yeah, well,
This is quite...
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages.
So she's that kind...
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you. We avoided the point long enough. What exactly did...
I expected your help.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you...
Someone...
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there. Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instinct.
Yeah, and I have...
To be honest, no.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other. If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I...
Please, just...
Tell me, Deborah.
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to them?
Look,
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer. Be honest and tell me.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress...
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Please.
Well, okay.
Don't you want to look at it?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't seem so dangerous. My lamp. My wallet. I need it. Behind that, I can't even.
Don't you want to look at it? The message I gave you.
Yeah, of course, Deborah. Hey, give me a second. My wife took all the good one. Maybe just a... I wanted to try...
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames, like an eternally dark hole in the wall. a missing piece. She was wearing...
Mr. Featherland? Santino.
What the hell is this?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez.
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent.
But visit.
Not you, Miss...
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That...
No, she's really...
Judging by the flyer, it must be a...
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss...
Let me guess. Mr.
Exactly.
20 years experience.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person.
I'd appreciate that.
Molly. My bed... Nothing interesting. Don't mention it, Deborah.
I'm sorry,
Thought so. Hey, Lewis. Am I bothered?
No. Of course not, Sonny.
Could you come over?
For you, anything. But you...
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. I hope... Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you draw...
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I... You got any...
I thought I'd...
Well, I didn't mean to...
Feel free.
Oh, just...
Yes?
I don't want to sound... Well, it would...
Occupational hazard? There are...
That's,
You're one straight...
Well, I've been called...
I've already told you more about my...
Afraid you'll get you...
I'm afraid I already...
So...
If I started with that...
You're right.
I only know he's an...
Isn't that the...
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
Do you think my whereabouts...
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was...
Clawville is a big...
Oh, please.
Sonny,
You really are this...
I'm not sure I get what...
Let me give you some advice, sister.
It's not so simple, Mr.
Is she really that important to you? That you drive around?
I would do more than...
I see. You're...
Thank you.
Sonny, please. So this Natasha dame...
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you. You too.
Nothing interesting. Of all... I need. I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Ironic, but... oh, man. It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight.
You're looking for Marty?
I see you're still the brains around here, Philip.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love... Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance. Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't... Did you miss me? Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the Chief. Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken... Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing... Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy.
Yeah, you...
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
What do you know about this?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's...
And all the big shot
Yeah, I was... Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime. For a drink, or two, you know?
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler?
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird. Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle. Honor. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other... There's no turn... Long Marty looks good. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird.
Cut the shit, Marty.
Well, at least you are.
Marty, come on, let's
Easy for you.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember?
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case, we'll wrap it. A personal one.
How personal?
Very.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it? I'll tell you in the car. Hey, Marty. Marty, come on, let's Damn it, Marty, you shot...
Well...
Okay, I've said it.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now...
Ooh, damn, Sonny.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay.
All right. Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Still drink?
Yeah.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you...
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you.
Oh, yeah? Like...
Those were, you don't...
Okay.
Not so...
well, it's...
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
I gotta...
Yeah, like...
Oh, you...
Shut the clock up, The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood.
I see your swamp.
I've sent the old lizard away.
Well, because he's a reptile?
No, because he's a...
No, yeah, that's true.
And you...
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint.
That's true.
Yeesh, get a room, you...
Shut up, Marty.
Do you still...
Hey, it's...
Yeah, what?
Okay.
What a surprise. The two pigeons...
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist bar.
Oh, it's getting hot.
And you're on duty, if I'm not...
That's it, boss. To serve and protect.
Only on paper, and you know that...
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up.
Your coffee breaks usually end...
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Maybe next... What have you heard about...
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
What have you heard about...
Yeah, it is.
What have you heard...
Yeah, it is.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days.
Attorney...
Why are you so interested in that rat?
It's just professional...
Yeah, of course.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler?
As far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first...
You're a piece of shit, Sonny.
Easy, chicken.
If I already...
No, but that's always...
Cluck up.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
If you say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time.
We're leaving.
Stay safe.
I'm afraid.
Hey, don't...
You won't.
Yep, that's...
I'm serious, boys.
We're...
Okay.
Well...
Yes, ma'am.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Look at the poor...
He's looking at...
wild ones. Don't even remind...
It's been even worse.
Who had...
I
do.
Your heart is pure gold. Hey, pal. Can you hear...
Are you sure that thing's a...
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right. This...
Well, it's a wreck.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's for sure. What it... Well, that's a...
You still don't eat...
I'm a rooster.
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds.
Why would I?
Because you can't...
Wild gods, Marty.
Substitute isn't...
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one.
Ooh,
I'd rather... Yeah.
Furry heavens, it's... The door didn't...
Yeah, because...
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much...
If I didn't know how...
Welcome to the club. What's that smell?
You know... He sure didn't...
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
You think he...
He knows almost everybody in this city.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old...
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun.
No, you don't, because if you had, we...
If there's still life in you when you...
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee.
Nothing's like old time.
Yeah, as a...
Shit. All right.
We haven't been anywhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, How much?
That depends.
Bottom of the well kind.
Holy hell, Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady. I knew it.
But not like you.
Is this gonna cost me?
Only a favor.
Okay, I'm in. Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100.
Business affair.
Yeah, that was the
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you've...
Look, I'm,
Baboon. No.
whatever.
Sonny.
So you owe me one until about the end of...
Mind your tongue. So, Ibn's gone insane. Seems like everyone's in a poetic...
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman.
What?
No, Zip.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Is that so?
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly...
I can imagine, yeah.
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah. The club was renamed and remodeled.
Then how exactly...
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip.
One.
Okay.
I cluck and...
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not yet...
My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But...
cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but... No, this is... lavender?
No, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the...
Ah, pretty, huh?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose...
The bitter old...
true.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird.
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club.
After you, Boss Bird.
Sure.
When was the last...
I don't know.
Whew, that...
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just...
Times of...
All right, all right.
Have you been...
Yeah. So we're not
searching for a tailor on New Year.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out.
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
So she just turned up with a message?
Maybe I was bored.
Yeah.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you.
That's not funny.
I've never had a...
That's for sure. So the Tsar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve.
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you.
Nothing important.
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
Yeah.
Let's just... That's...
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair.
Sinclair is doing fine.
Yeah? And so what? Other animals talk to their...
I can't believe you're allowed to...
Oh, if you only knew...
I don't want to know what's under your You're getting older. I thought angels don't grow old. Sure. Well, the floor's creaking.
You're an ass.
I'm gonna...
Have you started?
I've already started. You'll have to earn... Shut up, Mom.
She was the one.
Marty, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, gee. I didn't know you used to be a...
It's history.
The Earth. Yeah, got... Who's that shank?
That's him.
Politician?
Am I gonna...
Seriously, I don't...
What?
Nah, the work. The bug.
I'm not...
Hey. No...
Yeah.
So this is...
Yeah. The wild gent...
Well, you must have been a weird kid. Which...
The white wolf, eh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, but look at it now.
Perhaps. My wife took... You know... Well, don't you feel it?
Don't be such a drama.
No?
You're screwing me.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Just a bunch...
It would be best to board it up.
It may be run down.
Sure.
Believe me.
Why?
Maybe in an... Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club. Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a...
Very fun.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But
excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected...
Cut the crap, Marty.
As you say. Hey, that's your old friend, right?
Lewis.
To be honest, son...
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty.
Should I...
Or kill him for it?
You're reading my mind.
Sonny!
Hi, Lewis. This is...
You have no idea how...
Pleasure's all mine.
Lawrence?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those...
I see you.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my...
Okay, then. Catch you later. Let's not...
Yes, sir. Honestly, I think these types of...
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. It's not...
Ooh,
when you're old...
Wait, that...
Maybe it was,
Amazing.
Let's not bother.
Okay, boss. One day, neon signs will...
You read that in some kind of...
No, it's just...
Oh, so you had...
Pluck off, Sonny.
The Tsar Club.
Huh.
Why's that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's smooth.
You're a simple...
Yes, I... Whoa, look at...
It is, Marty. A brand...
Of all that's furry. Whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn West.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around and... Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was...
You mean when they wrote...
Yeah. What is...
Oh, they got bored with us, Marty.
But still, you're...
Yeah.
Huh.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year.
Have I asked how...
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering. Like the rhino beauty on the...
Interesting tape.
Feathers, scales, or...
Thank the wild gods for...
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon.
Yeah.
Nah, he's definitely...
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in. Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen.
We're expected in the...
My apologies, but I don't remember.
Stop right there, big guy.
Nothing's easier, sir.
The list.
Ah, don't...
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry.
That's a shame.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Look, I really don't want...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any...
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more.
Oh, my God. Not the...
So it will be terribly inconvenient.
What did you just...
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. And thanks for the...
Thank you for understanding.
No problem, Shakes. Say, big guy...
But of course, Mr. Hayworth isn't a...
Is that so?
I'm afraid that is...
What can you tell me about the first...
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point.
Nothing you don't know.
Just trying.
Well, she...
And,
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not... I'm afraid if you...
I do. Just don't. That fella's built like a brick shithouse.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty.
Oh, it's okay, Bertha. Maybe next...
What was that?
Nothing.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking?
Was that a rhetorical question? Look, Lewis.
Well, yes.
Yes, indeed, but it's...
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
No.
Much obliged.
Yeah, thanks.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you?
What?
Everything's fine, Mr.
Good. Look, this...
L'archulamonde, sir.
And as for you...
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest...
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't.
Oh, men these days.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find.
Just like all...
No, Marty, not like all. So...
Let's ask that's... Oh, man, you're sensitive.
You just need to get used to it.
What if...
He looks like... I try. He looks...
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What? Oh, fascinating.
Ha ha. Remember that old case?
How could I eat?
Absurd, right?
Yeah. Hunger can...
And the wildest and most prime...
As you say, Mark.
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius.
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Cassandra Ruby...
Watch your blood...
Don't mind... You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale get...
Yep, just like life.
I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of black...
Hey, Mark.
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every...
You know, Laura and I go to the...
Exactly 12...
Oh, you...
Yep.
I see.
I don't remember.
You're a clucking poet.
This guy is certainly...
Of course he's not.
A man's best... I didn't mean he...
Oh, I see. Hey, there's...
Who? Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he...
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay. Mr. Dumbass Alias.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey.
Hey, that was a long time ago.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old
Okay, fair.
I know the feeling, pal.
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who's...
Don't even ask.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes. Just the usual.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well...
Any useful...
For free?
Stop clucking around.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other.
Good to see you too, old pal. Do you think...
You know,
that... yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Take care.
You too.
2 whiskeys, kid.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta...
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Long.
Yes, sir. That... Oh.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shot.
Sure. What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty?
Of all the fur...
And they've just left it on the bar.
So we're confiscating...
Yeah.
You're twisted, pal.
Tell me, hey breath.
Not yet, sir.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr.
Sir,
What about...
But, sir... Yeah, stop riding on the details, big...
I mean, we're not here for work.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Of course.
Yeah, us.
I tip you, pal, but... Sure, sir.
Sounds good, Bojack.
She has pretty long legs. I mean,
we're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl. Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his...
You're treading on thin...
No, I just... Look, fellas at this...
Talking, eh?
Look,
good.
At least...
I was hoping to...
You're a... But it...
Hey, Marty.
What? Why? Piss off.
Nah.
Isn't that... You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not in...
Great. That woman with Ibn.
Maybe in your dreams, but... Geez, just... Geez, just try...
Yep.
Well, it looks like that... Just act non...
No.
What now?
Is that...
No, Marty.
Hey,
Are you talking to me?
It's me.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken police. Your partner...
Marty McChicken, sir.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy...
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so,
Cut the crap, Marty.
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's,
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with...
Hey?
Are you talking...
It's me.
What? So?
Cut the crap,
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the...
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because...
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen...
We've got a few questions.
I'm at your service. Don't be shy, detective.
All right, mister. Nice bunker you got.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But...
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make...
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of...
I wouldn't call that an average.
How dare you speak to me?
Leave it, Olivia, dear.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter.
You're a
Thank you. Look, detective.
All right, Mr. Wessler. As your assistant...
Are you talking about...
Yes, I'm...
Let me answer you.
Oh, just routine questioning.
It sounded rude.
Yeah, please forgive her,
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be... How did you feel when you...
Honestly?
And...
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you.
No, not...
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a bit... Would you...
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the...
You mean reduce predate?
There are such plans, if you're...
Thank you. That's it. You're very taciturn, Mr.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business. And even have...
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secret. Don't you find these...
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone could see it on...
I know.
Well, yeah, it's unpleasant but no threat in itself.
Jealousy?
Yeah.
You know that for...
Anything else?
Start talking.
You know what?
Nice one. Indeed, Mr. Wessler.
Don't be so cocky, copper.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is...
I rarely hear such poetry.
So?
No. It would make my job.
Yeah, it would only lead you...
Ibn is quick. Have there been similar...
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead...
Well,
You do that.
The mob bot?
Huh?
A simple answer.
You know, Natasha...
You don't remember?
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then.
I guess she was...
The next day, she had the club in her...
Well, that is...
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman.
Do you live in...
Oh, you...
How...
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, if you say...
Is she completely alone?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman.
Are you afraid for her? You know...
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution.
I suppose. So Natasha feels like she...
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's got... You got me there.
Always putting it up.
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny.
So?
I don't see why not. But first...
Thank you for your time.
I have no doubt of...
Hey, we should, grab a...
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
Oh.
Please, take a seat.
Sonny. Sonny.
Chloe still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
That was,
Oh, that is cute.
forgive me, my name.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You...
Could you be my little furball and
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a...
With all due respect, ma'am.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene.
Hey.
I understand.
I don't have time.
I sure think.
I'll be waiting.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering. Gee, that is a,
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it.
He's got an eye.
Was that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh, you're...
This woman's a wet... I bet you spend a lot...
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know...
I was just trying...
Oh, really?
Don't mention it. So this is where...
Every woman...
You're right there. You got a beautiful...
Ibn likes me, Sarah.
You're an elegant thing.
Oh, that's charm.
This woman's aware of her charm.
How do you like your bourbon?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a...
I hope it doesn't bother you.
I get offended if women...
Oh,
So I've been told.
yes.
It's sunny.
Okay.
So, what?
You know, men tend to...
It must be exhausting.
It is.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sin.
Only if I'm a bit hungover.
Oh, please.
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
Well then.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. Natasha is a... That was a remarkable...
I'm glad you...
Do you perform here frequently?
Sadly, I don't have the time.
So that was all the...
I have many admirers.
The picture on...
Oh,
I think I'm on a slip.
come on.
All right.
Did you really?
You're quite a player.
Life is in...
Well, you tell me. Do you think one of you...
Those who admire me usually...
You know, the soul of an animal is extreme...
That's a stillborn theory.
Why Deborah?
Didn't you ask her?
I did, but I like...
Well, since this whole thing...
Ibn Wessler has not...
Ibn has everything to do with me.
Deep behind the diamond skin. What was in those threats?
The message itself is not a threat.
But a word again and again is threat.
Exactly.
So...
You really don't have any idea? which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message.
Well, thank you. Could the threats have anything to do with...
You mean I'm a cat?
Every interracial relationship has...
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more...
One of the most common causes in homicide...
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator?
Well...
Well...
That's unsteady ground, Natasha.
As you...
How many fools like me have...
In all my life?
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cock-a-doodling, so you can...
Fair point. Broadcast receipt. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must get... Let's stop beating...
I won't be rude, and...
I'm sorry, but that's me.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing...
Yeah, Natasha.
I knew you were a decent fowl.
Don't go there.
Look, forgive me.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest...
I'm sorry.
Really?
I did.
Luck me. This can't... You played me. I'm an old cock, Natasha.
So...
You're damn right.
Look, son.
Oh, yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But...
Dead.
Do you have a...
Me?
Of course you, Natasha.
Not at...
Well, let me give you some advice.
You don't think they...
Don't be naive.
You're right.
I don't want to...
You'll keep snooping?
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with...
Just one...
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street.
I was afraid this was coming.
It's something I keep hidden there.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous?
Sonny, a woman is naked with... I knew you would...
Oh, yeah, I understand everything.
I'll be there in an hour.
Look, Natasha...
Please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
This woman's a...
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car? You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh. Isn't that...
you're right.
So...
In fact, yes.
I bet she was. You know...
You're, too... That's exactly how I...
Before you leave...
What is it?
The reason I've decided all...
Wow, that's...
Take care of yourselves, guys. This...
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on...
old croakers. Okay, I...
The truth is, Ibn's a dirty bastard. But he's like...
Maybe there's more to it.
Who knows? Animals...
You've got a...
Wonderful girl. Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
That's funny, I swear
To be honest.
So, Natasha...
That's either very good...
50%.
That's an admirable...
Attitude, yeah, he's got...
Hey!
Who is this woman anyway? She's like...
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but... You already found...
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her. Anyway, Pussycat would have already torn it.
Could be.
Creepy little squirrel. Creepy little squirrel.
What a love... Excuse me, pal. Do you happen to know where...
Do you take me for a fool?
Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Look, we really don't want to...
But what exactly is my relationship with
you? Don't beat around...
Well, actually, I remember...
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one...
Well, thank...
Anything else?
Do you come here often?
No.
Well, okay.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the...
I heard. Don't you...
Sometimes an animal just has enough.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
You know, Ibn's not...
Well... What's your relationship?
We've talked a bit.
There's no...
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Feather.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house.
Yeah, that's...
Can you tell me?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha.
What's your relationship?
We've talked a bit.
There.
Look,
Please, Marty, there's no...
Yes.
You don't have to explain.
That's... Look.
Please, Marty.
Look, Olivia...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is.
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for...
That's... good. Remember that
You know, it is.
Unfortunate. Anything else?
Come today. We stepped into... Of all that's...
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want...
Those names. All top dog.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
I should have known she...
Keeping secrets.
Thanks, Philmar.
Don't thank me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, shut up, Maud.
Calling booze darling. It's kind of...
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touché.
Good birdie. Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place...
I wouldn't say I love...
Let's take a look around, but...
Textbook.
I'm telling you.
Shut up, Mom.
So, this is...
Yeah, what?
I can't miss it.
We'll see.
Wait a second.
Watch who you're talking to, boy. It's not a...
Maybe she just lost it.
Yeah.
Do you think it belongs to it?
No idea.
Not sure I want to... Should we...
Hell no. When do you not have...
Fair point. You wrote that down?
It burned into my...
You wrote that down?
It burned into my...
You wrote that...
It burned... Marty, before we...
Of course.
It's time to get her...
That's what I like to...
Let's go.
Hello, my...
Just don't...
Aw,
very gallant.
Why, are you still pissed at me?
I get it. Just shut...
It's the nothing.
What was...
forget it. I didn't bring one.
Me neither.
Yep.
But you do have a shot.
We should have.
Is that from an old...
No. It's...
Figures. She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost.
Wild gods. Fuck, even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore,
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign...
This looks premeditated. So far,
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait.
Or they knew exactly where to find...
I have no idea.
Amen to that. The message.
Yes, but this isn't about...
It was meant for...
Obviously.
What have we got in our...
I don't know, Marty, but... Well, it's a little late.
What you told me was it's gonna... Yeah.
Here you go.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, I think... We should call the department.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called...
Cretin. Of course I remember.
Is it?
Since they invented...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an exceptionally...
This must be an attack. Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsars?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure...
What is she doing here, anyway? What, and...
Let's not draw hasty conclusions.
This... What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look. Molly loved...
How about...
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
Damn. Just like in the advent...
You have a point.
You can't be...
Yeah, it's so...
But it doesn't make any sense.
An idle whim, or...
Maybe.
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals
Corvo PD.
I found a corpse.
Sir, please.
Rochester Street 37. Write it down.
Like...
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
How can you forget it?
I have a memory of it.
That's for sure.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is. And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out. It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm... SN. Could be the initials of a person,
So a piece of a painting?
It's too illegible to...
Maybe Natasha can help us.
Well, that's if we find Prue. We could do that.
You know what?
Right answer. We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course.
And what is next?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so... So, how did this whole case start? threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that. But there was something Natasha didn't speak about. Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret. But what could we do with this list? One person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end. So, the card is...
But the list film...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And
Lamar!
Yes, Marty.
Of course, it's Lewis.
But well, since he owns this building...
You know his number?
By heart. 555.
Oh, you are...
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important.
A real case with the chicken police?
Thanks, Pat.
Why? Just another second.
Good old rat. Thanks, Lewis.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides...
Well, let's hope you can help.
Well... These...
I knew it.
But I have...
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't...
So is...
I'm afraid so.
Deborah.
Yes?
Where did you take...
Where she asked me to.
Flowerville. Luck. Nothing good, Lewis.
This?
This?
Oh,
I think we have a bit...
You see...
A card?
Yes.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm...
What does S...
It's the sweltering...
But that...
Well, yes, it's a brothel.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell...
Thank you.
Listen, Lewis.
You want to get in? Well, if you...
We're used to that.
So...
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost...
Really?
Or he had business elsewhere.
I didn't see her after the...
What else do you know about...
Oh, not much. What everybody knows.
We found out as much already. Do you think...
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family?
So it's possible that she...
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides...
No, it's an elegant and exclusive.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited...
Mostly.
Yes.
Is it true what they say, that it's...
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the...
But the place must be an...
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well.
Well, we'll see what they have to say.
That was a little bit...
May I ask what you have got?
It's complicated.
Ah.
Maybe there's... Maybe I should... Sometimes I... Look, I'm... And Laura.
She's used to it. Every New Year's...
Don't say...
A bloody New Year's. Yeah.
So, you can get out of this any time.
If you start something, finish it, right?
I'm on it, partner. Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs,